Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Miniverse, Make It Mini Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts. And today we're going to be doing something very essential in the wizarding world. And if I were to ever be a magic, person or could ever go to Hogwarts or whatever, I would so want to ride a magical broomstick. So today we're going to be making a magical broomstick. We are going to be making the Nimbus 2000. She's going to be gorgeous. So let's see what we have here. It comes with a table. They've all be coming with the little table, so we're gonna have a bunch of tables. Basically, I can make the table after like a look. You know what I mean? I love brainstorm. I love talking because I love brainstorming. Let me push this together a little more. I could attach all these tables just together and place a lot of foods on them and do like a Thanksgiving dinner. I might do that this year. You will see. All right, so let's see what we got else. It comes with this big silicone mold. Well, big, small. Open it up. I love how that comes with a little protector so it doesn't, because it was bent like this for like 5 days. It might actually stay that way. But look at that. It is going to be that. I know it looks a little weird, but it's going to be the handle or the broomstick, I guess. Yeah, the broomstick. Like the broomstick handle. We have our resin here, which I'm assuming is going to be like broomstick color. We have one of these little nozzles here, which I've kind of been not liking, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get the hang of it. And then here we have a box. It shows a Gryffindor logo on it. And it comes with this tip to the broom here, which looks like a little paintbrush. Whoops. Come on. It's slippery. Slipped right out of my hand. And we have the bottom to the thing. What do you call it? The broom. So basically we're gonna put this in there, and then I'm sorry, this I can't even control it. This right here is so slippery. I keep dropping it. So basically I guess you push this into here. I don't want to break it. The bristles are a certain way. So and that plops up and down. That's so cool. Okay, so we'll put this on after, and I'm gonna add a little bit of clear resin to attach that, just so it looks pretty good. But it looks like we're gonna make the broom handle here, and then we're gonna attach this into here, which that's gonna be so cool. Sorry, you know me. If you haven't seen a video of mine before, I drop a lot of things, and it's just because before I prep for a video, sometimes I like to put lotion on, but I guess I forgot to today. So these items are just really, what do you call it? Slippery. Okay, so let's open up the resin. The problem I've been having is when you put these nozzles on, this one actually is a good shape. I will show you right here, the one I've used for the background down Hermione's wand. It is this way, and this one is more this way. So this was a little, very hard to squeeze. This seems like we're gonna have a little more leverage, so hopefully it'll be better because it's a lot longer, and I tell you, my finger hurt after doing that. So basically, you're going to put this on here. I'm going to lay it flat on the table and then use two hands. Press it on as best you can so it doesn't plop off, because that's a long ways for the stuff to travel. And then this is going to be flimsy, so I'm going to have to hold it and insert this into the bottom down there. All right, and before I put that in there, actually, let's get this rolling. Let's see if this will be easier than the other one. I'm going to push it on really well. It might be actually, because it's already coming out. Let's see. Okay, so yep, it's coming out a little better now. That's actually easier than the other ones, and I like the bottle shape. They need to do that more often, Miniverse. Please take my advice. You need to keep this shape. It's easier to squeeze. Okay, so squeeze it. Just keep squeezing till your like heart's desire. I can see it a little bit in there and going down to the syringe. Okay, and we're gonna just try to slowly lift. Just keep squeezing, slowly lift, toe slowly lifts. Whew, okay, take a break. This is hard to do. It won't stop moving around, and I don't know how to keep it in place because I need two hands to squirt this bottle. But we're gonna keep squeezing. I'm sorry that this is, if it's a little hard to see. I wish it would stop turning sideways. Come on, let the viewers see what they need to see. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating. It's like, so look, when you take it out, you have to be slow because it will slowly, this is where the bubbles create. And we've only put that much in there. And that's why these syringes are not my favorite. Okay, so stay where I want you to stay, please. You know what? Hold on, let me try to use this clip here. I want to clamp. I don't want that. Clamp the bottom, maybe? Okay. No, it's too strong. I'm trying to clamp the thing, but I clamp the bottom and then it just squirts. All right, hold on. Let me just do this without wasting time. You get the gist. Let me try to do it. I'll be right back. Alrighty. So I squeezed all that in there, and I will tell you, oh my god, I'm literally out of breath. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Some YouTubers may lie to you and say it's easy. Look at my hands right now. Yes, they're dry. Ignore that. They hurt so bad from squeezing this bottle to get this through this tiny little tip here. All of that just took like 5 minutes off camera, and my hands hurt so bad. I don't even know what to say. So we're gonna put that to the side right now. So I'm glad we got that done. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way. I think I'm gonna have to get like a little syringe or something and suck it out and squirt it in there, because that's just not gonna work. I don't want to. I'm not gonna strain myself and hurt myself. So what we're gonna do next? Sorry for that rant, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys because that hurt my hands so bad. Okay, so we're gonna stick this in here, and you want a little bit more resin than you think you do, because you're gonna squish this in here. It's gonna go around. Come on, you gonna stay in there? No, it's not gonna want to stay in now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold it in maybe. I'm gonna hold it in, and I'm gonna put it in the light real quick, and well, hold on. Actually, I'll cure the top here so it won't pop out. And then I'm gonna put this in the light. We're gonna do like, you're gonna want like 4 or 5 minutes, honestly. This is a lot. It is a little more see-through, but you want it until it, I mean, no pun intended, turns stiff. Okay, and then we'll be back and we'll glue that other piece on and we'll finish our broomstick up. All right, for the moment of truth, here we go. We're going to, I like to twist it a little bit in the thing, just as you see kind of right here, the air is moving in it. There we go. And don't worry, that pops off. We're gonna pull it out as best we can without it breaking. Come on, don't break. Sometimes you gotta finagle it because of there we go. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Like a broomstick. And then this will pop back on here. Don't you worry. There was just a little bit of clear resin in the way. One moment. I'll have to get that up after. There's a little clear resin in the way. So what we're gonna do is attach the bottom here, and then pretty much we'll be done. One moment, I'm cutting a piece of stray hair. And what I'm gonna do is show you something cool. You know how I usually have the big bottle of UV resin? I bought this thing here, which is like a little, it's used as like a lotion pump kind of, but you can put UV resin in it and you can't see through it, so it won't cure. But if you push through here, it takes out all the air basically and pops a little bit of UV resin right there. So I can take as much as I need and use it for projects, which is amazing because I don't want to have to keep pouring it out everywhere. So I can do that, which I'm excited about. And then if you don't use it, you can wipe it off after, or some of it will just seep back into the area. So what I'm going to do is just dip my Q-tip, I keep calling it Q-tip, my toothpick in the little thing there that I just had, and then I'm going to put some clear resin all up in here. And if this is, look, I'll put it up here real quick. So this is so easy now. Look at that. Just dab it as much as I need. It saves me time. It saves you everything. If I remember, I will put it in the YouTube comments, but just look up on Amazon like airless lotion pump or whatever, and you'll pretty much find what you need. So, okay. And what we're gonna do is I put clear resin in there. We're gonna stick this in here, stick that right in the peg hole. Just be gentle because it wants to come undone, clearly. And I'm going to do a spot cure here. And just for good measure, I'm going to add a little bit right around the edge. Sorry, it's already touching the hair. Just a little bit around the edge here. One, so that it keeps the hairs in place, because as you see, the tip down here seems to be glued together because, yeah, look, if I need a little more, just pop it right up. The tip seems to be glued together so that it makes it not move. So hopefully I'm just going to go around this once or twice. It'll seal it in real good, and it'll make sure hopefully the hairs stay in place. And we'll be right back. I'm going to give it a full cure, and we'll do our little final looks. I'm just pushing that back through there. I think a little resin got in here, so I'm just going to clean it out. And then I will put the legs back on after, and we'll give it a final look. Alrighty, so we gave that a full cure, and what I did was put the resin a little bit around here as well, like you saw, so that it will hold all the bristles in, hopefully. And then this thing, it popped off So the things did not want to go back in the pegs really well because it just kept bending. So I just put it on where I would think it would look good sitting, and then I put some clear resin all around it so that it will stay kind of permanent like that. So if they want to fly on it, they can do like that, and then if they want to land it, it can be in display. So I think that's really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. My only critique is that this is very hard to, whoops, it's like I'm out. This was very hard to squeeze into the mold. So I think I'm going to try something new next time. I have a little syringe here, and I have some nozzles that I had from other like glue projects. So I think I'm going to try to buy some more of these, and maybe that will work better next time, but we'll take a look. So I'm going to like maybe squirt the resin. You can squirt it in the back here, and then as you push it in, it'll push out all the air, so then it'll even be better. So we'll see about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take a few finished product shots, and I will see you in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram, and I really appreciate everyone's viewing and just all the comments and all the supporters. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.